High Spots and Cheap Pops, you're on the air.
Live! Recorded on Zoom 3 days ago, it's the 3rd annual VLADI DADI'S. Starring your host, VLADI DADI, and me, Silicon Steve Valley. That's right, folks. It is our annual award here, curated and created by our resident expert, Mr. VLADI DADI.
My God. Thank you so much, Silicon Steve Valley. That is
3rd year, VLADI.
I know, it's becoming a habit now all of a sudden, huh? We have been totally consistent with this. They've become more and more prestigious each and every year. I mean, the whole internet is abuzz over these awards, right?
I agree. With the camera doing it, I kind of look like Jambi. Was that his name? From
Pee-wee's. Yeah, that was Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman played the cowboy, I think. Or no, captain. He played the seaman. He was a captain or something.
You're right. Yeah, and
Captain Carl
was the Captain Carl. You're absolutely right. Yep.
Jambi, I think his name was, and and of course it was Mecca Hiney Ho.
Yeah.
You just wear all black. But anyway, as you can see, folks, we spared no expense on the VLADI DADI'S this year. We are excited. We have a ton more subscribers than we had a year ago, VLADI. So we want to thank all of them. Hopefully they're enjoying it. And a little late on the draw, there was a little bit of news over the last month in professional wrestling. But we're finally able to get it done here for you guys today. So VLADI DADI, anything you want to say before we start this exciting time of professional wrestling we known as the VLADI DADI Awards?
No, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. And again, this is just a reflection of my thoughts and ideas of what we experienced this past year of wrestling. And to sort of capture these moments, we created these awards. And with that, we give you our 3rd annual VLADI DADI'S.
VLADI! We are excited. And again, if you guys just joined us, hit the subscribe button, hit follow on Spotify. You can hit me up at High Popper on X. Follow us on Facebook, High Spots and Cheap Pops Pro Wrestling fan page, and of course our High Spots and Cheap Pops page originally. And VLADI, we are excited. We are off.
And you know what? Let's start with the most popular wrestler / manager of the year.
All right. So this is the most popular and the stars that fans are most affectionate towards. Most popular of the year. The first category of the 3rd annual VLADI DADI'S. Most popular wrestler of the year. And the nominees are Orange Cassidy, Prince Nana, the Icon Sting, L.A. Knight, yeah, and Cody Rhodes. VLADI DADI, who is the most popular wrestler / manager in 2023?
I had to go with the face that runs the place, Cody Rhodes.
Wrestling have more than one royal family.
It certainly does.
I want to thank you for picking me as the most popular professional wrestler, sports entertainer, and everything in between. You know, VLADI DADI, I've been honored with so many wonderful things over the last couple years since I left that dump AEW. But this right up there with main eventing WrestleMania, becoming the face of the company, my faith on every billboard, my faith on the video camera, and making more money than I ever did. Man, I wish I was there in front of 1,500 people. That was a joke, VLADI. But thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys later. And don't forget, believe in your dreams. I don't have an outro. I don't have an outro one yet. I got to get an outro thing, then I'll really be the best.
Cody needs to work on that just a little bit, but it was great seeing you again, Cody.
The pleasure is all mine. Do you have any blind children that I can say hi to? Maybe if you know a leper, I would love to bless him. People love me.
You know what? In real life, Cody doing an awards like ceremony, that would be like beyond wrestling. would be incredible to watch. It would be like his like political career, full steam ahead.
I'm telling you, Rock and Cody Rhodes is your Democratic ticket in 2032. Put it right here, right now. We joke.
You know what? That would be good.
So we go on to the next category, VLADI DADI, on the third annual VLADI DADI'S. What do we have next?
The next up would be the most hated wrestler / manager of the year.
The most hated wrestler / manager of the year of 2023. Number 1, Dominic Mysterio. Number 2, Don Callis. Number 3, the Patriarch, Christian Cage. And the internet megastar himself, Logan Paul.
He's a maverick to you, buddy.
Douchebag. Great wrestler, though.
He is great. He's great, man.
So the winner is VLADI DADI.
The winner is out of that crew of, and you know what? As far as heel work, all these guys are spot on. And you know what? Like Dominic with his nuclear heat, I love the way the kid sells in the ring. I'm like, I see the talent that's there with Dominic, and I love the reaction that he gets out of the crowd. However,
especially when it's pumped in.
I did take that into consideration. And then you have Callis, who there was moments this year where Callis was just incredible on the microphone, and just the crowd wanted him to die. And then
I love that. Love him. I wish he was on camera more often, but he cuts promos and they don't like that over there.
Yeah, and then Christian Cage can speak for itself, really. And then Logan Paul, like, I don't know what it is about the guy, but people just hate him, and he's doing his job well. So
he's a douchebag. What do you mean you don't know? He's a jerk off.
He is a douchebag. So, yeah, with that being said, my winner for this 2023 VLADI DADI'S for most hated wrestler / manager is none other than Christian Cage.
I love that one. So far, I agree with both of your winners, VLADI.
That's good.
Not that it matters what I think, but pretend like it did.
Yeah.
Want to remind everybody, this is 100% curated.
What would your awards
by the man VLADI DADI?
What would your awards be called?
The VLADI DADI'S.
That's great.
I don't know why Duddy would be.
It's an inside joke.
Sounds like a stupid last name to me. So we go on to the next category, VLADI DADI, moving right along here at the third annual VLADI DADI'S. We're off.
Next category we're going to go with is none other than the most improved wrestler of the year.
And the nominees for most improved wrestler of the year in 2023. LA Knight, yeah. Shinsuke Nakamura. Takeshita. Yosuke Takeshita. And you swerve when he drives, Mr. Swerve Strickland.
Yeah. So to me, all these guys made great improvements this year from like last year. They took strides. Now they're, stars are budding stars at this point. And, but one thing I couldn't really deny was the meteoric rise of LA Knight. Crowd loves him. It's incredible. He's so incredibly over. And, honestly, it's like he's like the next baby face on deck, if you will, behind Cody. And the great thing about him is that he could switch it the other way and be an incredible heel as well. So I went with LA Knight in that one.
So many exciting things. I can't wait for the fourth annual VLADI DADI'S next year. Ladies and gentlemen, for VLADI DADI, the curator of the VLADI DADI'S, I am his co-host, Silicon Steve Alley. For High Spots and Cheap Pops, click the subscribe button. Follow us on Spotify. You can check me out on Hot High Popper on the Twitter, X, High Spots and Cheap Pops Pro Wrestling fan page on Facebook, and also High Spots and Cheap Pops on fan page. And VLADI DADI, thank you again for the third annual VLADI DADI'S. I want all of you to have the best week of your life. This has been High Spots and Cheap Pops here at the Lesson. Thank you so much for watching High Spots and Cheap Pops. For VLADI DADI, this is Silicon Steve Alley. Hit the subscribe button and let us know what you think. Thank you for watching, and here endeth the lesson.